Follow the instructions on your HUD.
Hello everybody, my name is EvolvedPixel and welcome back to our second Games with Gold video for the middle of April. Yesterday we had a look at Outcast Second Contact, which was the Xbox One game that came out. Today we are looking at Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 2. That's a long title. That title is too long. And this game is actually different for me because with a lot of these games, it's like, oh, I've never played this before, so this is my kind of takeaway from like the first few minutes. This one's a little bit different because I own this game. I mean, I re-downloaded it because it's easier than, relying on the disc, but I own this game. I still have the physical disc somewhere. I own this game for the 360, and I never actually completed it, but I did play through the first sort of few levels. I mean, this was a time period in which I, picked up a lot of games second hand for like £10, and then just didn't do anything with them, and then bought another one. So, I never really finished many games from back then. But this is a game I did finish a few levels on, so I actually know it. This isn't a game where I'm just kind of going by my impressions of the first few minutes. But it's a game I actually properly know. And my sort of immediate reaction to this game, pretty much how my reaction was back then, is it's decent. It's a decent game. It's an okay game. It's a not bad game. As a shooter, it's not the best third-person shooter I've ever played. The controls are odd, although that is the staple of Tom Clancy games. They kind of updated their controls a bit later than everybody else, so while you had the likes, of Call of Duty having it a certain way, you have the games like this to do it completely different. I mean, you may have seen on the screen just now, but it's A to reload, things like that, which is a little jarring, to say the least. You can probably change, I think you can probably change their controls, I don't actually know, but the controls they give you are certainly odd. And I always feel like this game's, I don't know how to sort of describe it. It's almost as if it's trying too hard. It's too much. I think it kind of throws like so much technology and stuff at you. I don't know. It just feels a little too much.
Careful, Scott.
It's a good game, but I don't know if the whole sort of super advanced stuff really worked for it. I mean, this is the last game of the series, I believe. I don't think they made another one, but that kind of says a lot, doesn't it? But that being said, it is a fun shooter. Not the best in terms of aiming and firing, as you can see here. It's not exactly the best of games, the best fun game. I feel, especially these days, with sort of so many great polished shooters that have come out since this one, that it's gonna feel a bit like what I said yesterday about it's gonna feel very dated, it's gonna feel very clunky, not because it was in its time, but because so much better stuff has come out since. And obviously I know you can't judge an old game by modern standards, but unfortunately you are going to a bit, just because of the fact of how many games you played since. You are going to compare it to the games you played. This isn't one of Tom Clancy's strongest games, and you are going to have to get used to the controls and the general sort of clunkiness and how it works. It's not a 5-second thing. It's going to take you a while to get used to it. That being said, if you're willing to put in the time to try and get used to this game, it's a fun little game. I promise you that. So, I wish you check it out. My name is EvolvedPixel. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you very soon.